And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
Jeff Hardy truly is a charismatic enigma. You don't know what persona he's going to take any given night.
Yeah, and you never know what he'll jump off of to make the highlight reel and pick up a win.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent, Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and they've even joined me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You can just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle, and then he becomes the charismatic enigma.
All right, let's be totally honest. Jeff Hardy's a maniac. He loves chasing the thrill of the next adrenaline rush, whether it's in his motocross or in the ring. The higher the perch, the more spectacular the flight. Oof, kick finds it. Down with the Samoan drop. Beautiful technique.
Looking vulnerable now, guys.
This is a bad situation. In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ Styles. This battle overflowed with mayhem before the match even got underway, thanks to Luke Harper attacking his former leader, Bray Wyatt.
It's not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled the rivalry with a renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt entered the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Well, it looks like the Daredevil wants to take a few more spills.
Why not? Vicious strike.
One more time!
Oh, DDT!
The end may be near.
Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there.
Comes up big with the reversal.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset power bomb. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
He wants no part of the outside.
It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania. In the ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way. The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome, Michael. The Hardys returned to WWE on the grandest stage of them all and introduced themselves to their opponents like only the Hardys could, with furious, high-flying tandem offense.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with this could end it in a hurry. Harsh impact. That has got to be it.
That'll leave you dizzy for quite a while.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
High cross body.
We've seen some unlikely alliances formed in these type of matches in the past. It'll be interesting to see if we get more of the same here tonight.
This might be it. Oh, my.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And the big right hands. Unloading.
That should do it.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
2, 3. Yes! Takes it.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
It's worth noting that a lot of people give ECW credit for popularizing the triple threat match back in the mid to late 1990s.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Oh, nasty impact.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion.
Big clothesline.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat.
And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion. Not looking good for Jeff Hardy there.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Boom, impact. By the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy.
Nail it.
Ooh, what impact.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
DDT! Big move, cover. What impact!
That was simply amazing.
We've got a cover. Sit back, people. This one's not over yet.
Gonna take more than that.
Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Got the reversal. Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds were against them to begin with.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh, nasty impact.
There can be so many We've seen this before. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, continuing to punish on a DDT.
That should do it.
We've witnessed on a number of occasions. The cover.
And the triple threat is over. This place is going nuts. And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
A lot of times, the smart move in a match like this is to sit back in the weeds. Let the other two superstars tear each other apart.
Oh, man.
Let's see if we get any of that here tonight.
Ooh, the old Oscar. My favorite move.
Big punch finds its mark.
Boss man slam. Wow. Elbow. Oh, scoop slam.
Right across the back of the neck.
Oh! Harsh impact. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
This might be it. Oh my.
Nailed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Ooh! Ooh, what impact. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Not a good spot to be, guys.
This is terrible.
Looking at it here.
What a punch.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Oh no, we know what this is.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Beautiful technique.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest. This could be it. Nailed it.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Raw has been the site of some of the biggest matches on sports entertainment history, and this match is sure not to disappoint.
Eludes that one.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Harsh impact. Oh.
Back in from the floor.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
That was unreal. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Here's a cover.
What a victory. What a triple threat.